Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name Lailatul Inaya. I'm from TBI semester 4. Okay, I will react it live is Mr. Andi about tricks and tips study English. Okay, here are our best learning tips for those on the road to advanced English skills. Number 1, set yourself helpful targets. Setting yourself targets is helpful for learning any new skill and essential for learning a second language. The question of how to set usable English language learning targets is worthy of an article in itself. And then number 2, don't be afraid of making mistakes. For many people, the fear of making mistakes and seeming stupid is a huge barrier to learning to speak English. According to education specialists, that's because making mistakes often triggers a negative emotional reaction. This is something that all those who are studying a second language must learn to overcome or at least live with. And number 3, don't put off question until later. The only kind of mistakes that are not helpful are ones that you cannot learn from. If you have any question or doubt about something you are studying, then you should try to find help as soon as possible. Otherwise, you risk accidentally learning bad habits or falling into the trap of making the same mistakes over and over. And number 4, find your learning style. Everyone's brain works slightly differently. A great tip for learning any new skill is to work out your own learning style. There are 3 main learning styles are 1. Auditory learning, visual learning, and kinesthetic learning. And number 5, use what you know as soon as possible. In English, there's a common expression. When you learn a new set of vocabulary on grammar rules, it is important to use them as soon as you can. This can mean using for new vocabulary in conversation or even just hearing them said in a different context, for instance, by following along to a podcast on a related topic. Number 6, teach English your patience. When you enjoy learning something, it enters your memory far more easily. That's why it's a good idea to try and integrate learning English into something you already love doing in your free time. Number 7, study little and often. If you're learning English around a full-time job, it can be tempting to skip practice during the week and dedicate long, hard hours to studying on the weekend. However, research shows that concentrating for long periods of time isn't an effective way to learn. And number 8, travel. The most fun and effective tip of them all, if you have the time and money, plan a trip to an English-speaking country with a holiday in a calendar. You will have a firm target to work towards. You will have no choice but to practice English and will hopefully come back with some good memories, as well as improved language skill. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.